Ready? Okay, Module 4, Lesson 8. Our aim is how do we relate fractions of a set to the repeated addition interpretation of fraction multiplication, which is the same as saying how do we relate 3 times 4 to 4 plus 4 plus 4. Okay, the multiplication and repeated addition. Problem 1. Sasha organizes the art gallery at the community center. This month she has 24 new pieces to add to the gallery. Of the new pieces, 1/6 of them are photos and 2/3 of them are paintings. How many more paintings are there than photos? So this looks like a crazy involved tape diagram. It's really kind of simple because what we have are two different denominators, right? We have 6 and 3. So we have 6 and thirds, and we know our total is 24. So we need to show 6 and 3 as pieces of the whole. So what I did is the heavy mark, the heavy line, shows my thirds, right? So here's a third, here's a third, and here's a third. And then the broken lines show the sixth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and this here, colored in one, is showing my photos. Okay, this one, we don't know what it is, nor do we care. They're not asking us about this. Okay, so we don't even need to know the entire total here. Okay, so what do we know? 6 units equals 24 wholes, right? Or 6 units equals 24. That's our whole. Therefore, 1 unit is the same as saying 24 divided by 6, which we very well know can be written as a fraction, 24/6, and the answer is 4. So our photos are the 1 unit, so this equals 4. Okay, that's where I got that from. 1 unit equals 4. The photo is 4. The paintings are 4 times 4. So that means there are 16 of them. Because if 1 unit is 4, then we have to figure out how many units are shown as 2/3. Okay, so there's 16 is 2/3 of 24. And then if we know one photo, or if we know the photos are 1 unit, then there's 4, and then we need to take the whole of 16 and subtract the 4, and we get 12 more paintings than photos. So if this is 16 and this is 4, then there are 12 more. 16 minus 4 equals 12. Okay, we good with that one? All right. Next, problem number 2. This looks a lot simpler, but it's the same thing. It's just fewer numbers, and we're only dealing with one denominator. So 2/3 times 6. Here's our whole, broken into thirds. We want to know what is 2/3 of that. So if we have 2/3 of 6, we know that 3 units equals 6 altogether. Therefore, 1 unit is the same as saying 6 divided by 3, which is 2. Okay, you with me? Now we want to know what 2 units is. So 2 times 6/3 is the same as saying 6/3 plus 6/3. There's your repeated addition. And we could do this in a new way. We could take the numerators, 6 and 6, and put them together as the numerator over the denominator of 3 in repeated addition form, or in multiplication form. And we do the work, and our numerator becomes 12, and our denominator stays as 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. We can use the repeated addition shown this way, which is all written out, 2/3 added 6 times. Our denominator stays 3. 6 2's are up here as the numerator. And then it ends up being the same thing. Okay? 6 times 2 over 3 is the same as saying 12 over 3, which is 4. Now I could switch the 2 and the 6 because of the commutative property. So the order, when you're multiplying of the numbers, it doesn't matter. So whichever order you choose is fine. Okay, 2 other ways to solve this problem. So this is going to be fun. 2/3 times 6 is 2 times 6 over 3, or 6 times 2 over 3. And now watch what you can do. You can take, I shouldn't have done this before I explained it. Right. So you can look at this. Now this is brand new, so pay attention. You can find, if you could find a multiple of the denominator and the numerator, then you can automatically reduce your fraction before you even get to this point. Okay? So if I have 6 times 2 over 3, I know 6 is a multiple of 3, right? So I could reduce this right here. So I can make this become 1 and this become 2. Because 3 times 2 is 6. Let that sink in for a second. Then I do the multiplication. 2 times 2 is 4. My denominator is 1. That means I have the whole number 4, because 4 divided by 1 is 4. Okay? That's kind of a cool thing, right? So you're going to be learning that and doing that for a while. Okay, so basically this is saying the same thing, right? It's just written, this has the extra step of 12/3. Okay, so problem 3 is 3/5 times 10. So I would write that as 3/5 times 10, and then that equals 3 times 10 over 5, which equals 30 over 5, and 30 divided by 5 equals 6. Now, if we want to do it in that other way, we could do 35th. Sorry. No. Sorry. We could do 3 times 10 over 5, right? And I know that 10 is a multiple of 5, so I could cross that out and make that be a 1, and that would be a 2. And then 3 times 2 is 6 over 1, which is 6. Either way you choose to do it is fine. Now we have 2 similar problems, right? They look really similar. So let's try this one first. 7 sixths times 24 over 1, which is the same as 6, right? You could do times 1, but you don't really need to. So I have 7, yikes. Ah! I cracked myself up. Except for now the eraser won't go away. That's not funny. Okay, so 7 times 24 over 6. Now look at what I could do, right? I know that this is a multiple, so I cross it out. 6 times 4 equals 24. What's 7 times 4? 28. Yay, that's my answer. Next, 7 sixths times 27. Okay, so now check this out. This is kind of cool also. So 7 times 27, those are my numerators, right? Over 6. Well, is 27 a multiple of 6? No. Are they both even? No. Can they both be divided by something in common? Yes. 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 27 divided by 3 is 9. Now I do 7 times 9 is 63 seconds or halves. And we want to make that a mixed number, so we could do the long division of it if we want to. 63 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3, which is 6. Bring down my 3. 3 divided by 2 is 1. Whoop, is 1. That's a 2. And my remainder is 1, so I would make that over 2, so it's a half. So my answer is 31 and a half. So why do I want to do this? Why do I want to reduce this fraction? Well, I don't know about you, but just saying, I would rather do 7 times 9 divided by 2 than 7 times 27 divided by 6. Just saying. So that's why we do it, basically, to make everything easier. Our life is about making things simple and easy and just to chill out. So now you are going to do problem sets number 1 and 2, 3A, 4A and C, and 5A and C. There are answers. Have a lovely night and behave yourselves and don't give your parents a hard time. See you tomorrow. Bye.